Top 10 myths you still believe that aren't true. Welcome to Brain Waffles. Today, we're debunking some of the most common myths that many of us still believe. From misunderstood history to scientific slip-ups, these myths have stuck around far too long, and it's time to set the record straight. Stick around until the end. Number 1 might blow your mind, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fact-filled fun. Let's dive in. 1. Napoleon was short. The myth says Napoleon Bonaparte was a tiny man with a giant ego, earning him the nickname the Little Corporal. But here's the truth. Napoleon was actually about 5'6" or 5'7", which was average height for Frenchmen of his time. The confusion comes from a mix-up between French and British measurements. Oh, and let's not forget British propaganda. They loved the idea of making their enemy seem smaller. So no, Napoleon didn't have a short man complex. He just had a towering reputation that people tried to shrink. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. It's a common belief that the Great Wall of China is visible from space. But here's the thing, even from low Earth orbit, it's almost impossible to spot with the naked eye. Why? It's too narrow and blends into the surrounding landscape. So while the Great Wall is impressive, it's not exactly a great space landmark. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. Poor goldfish. They've been accused of forgetting everything after just 3 seconds. But the truth? Goldfish have excellent memories. Research shows they can remember things for months, recognize patterns, and even learn tricks. Turns out, goldfish might remember you better than you remember them. Vikings wore horned helmets. When you think of Vikings, you probably picture them wearing horned helmets, right? Sorry to burst your horned bubble, but there's zero evidence they wore those. This myth was popularized by 19th century operas and romanticized art. Real Viking helmets were practical, horn-free, and designed for battle. Let's face it, charging into a fight with giant horns on your head isn't exactly smart. You swallow 8 spiders a year in your sleep. Ever heard that you swallow 8 spiders a year while you sleep? Relax, it's just a myth. Spiders don't want anything to do with your mouth. It's warm, moist, and vibrates from your breathing. This myth probably started as a joke, but somehow it's stuck. Sleep tight knowing your mouth is not a spider buffet. Bulls hate the color red. Thanks to bullfights, people think bulls hate the color red. But guess what? Bulls are colorblind to red. They react to the movement of the cape, not its color. The red cape is just for dramatic effect. So next time you see a bull, don't worry about your red shirt. It's your dance moves that might annoy them. Humans only use 10% of their brain. The idea that we only use 10% of our brain sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, but it's not true. Brain imaging studies show we use nearly all parts of our brain, even when we're sleeping. The myth likely came from misinterpreted studies back in the 1900s. Sorry, no secret genius switch. You're already using all your brain power. George Washington had wooden teeth. George Washington's teeth were famous, but not because they were wooden. His dentures were actually made of a mix of materials, including human teeth, animal teeth, and ivory. So while his teeth weren't wooden, they were definitely unusual. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Lightning strikes once and that spot is safe forever, right? Nope. Lightning frequently strikes the same place multiple times. Tall buildings like the Empire State Building get hit dozens of times a year. Lightning follows the path of least resistance, so being safe is pure luck. Einstein failed math. Albert Einstein was a genius who failed math? Not even close. Einstein excelled in math from a young age. By the time he was 12, he was mastering calculus. The myth probably comes from confusion about his school's grading system, where a 1 was the highest mark. So yeah, Einstein didn't fail math, he crushed it. And there you have it, 10 myths you've probably believed for far too long. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed busting these myths with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-bending facts and fun. Thanks for watching Brain Waffles. Until next time, keep your brain crispy.